So this weekend I decided to head to West Virginia, make the 8-hour drive to attempt the Rim to River 100 miler, to put a check mark behind West Virginia as the 100-mile race. It's in the new River Gorge National Park. It has around 10 to 12,000 feet of gain. It is beautiful, beautiful fall foliage.
If you enjoyed this and any of my other videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It lets me know people are actually watching this stuff. It also makes it easier for other like-minded folks to find my content. This weekend, I set out on an 8-hour drive north to attempt the Rim to River 100. It's a 100-mile out and back ultramarathon through the new River Gorge in West Virginia. The race starts and ends at the Ace Adventure Resort and includes over 23,000 feet of elevation change, traversing the actual gorge multiple times and passing through several ghost town ruins along the way. This will hopefully be my 20th US state running a race of 100 miles or more. My journey to the starting line hasn't been easy. A punctured heel from a nail and aggravated Achilles tendonitis kept me from training for nearly 3 months. Despite these setbacks, I'm determined to finish this race and continue my quest to run 100 miles or more in every US state. Luckily, I was also able to connect with my good buddy Nick right before packet pickup, and we got to share a few laughs before kicking off this exciting adventure.
You've not done West Virginia before, right?
Nope.
This is pretty
New
cool.
state. I just need to make sure to actually finish it. Ooh, look at those trucker hats. Thank you. Snake load, Martin.
Are we on camera?
You are, so you better behave.
These guys, those guys.
Oh my gosh. Now I feel pressure to fight.
Alright. Belated 1-hour update. 6 miles in, just hour 15. Feels like I'm a bit slower than expected, but we'll look once I hit the aid station and see. So far so good. Staying conservative. I do wish I was wearing my waist light already. But I'm saving that for the fun stuff later, for the night. Hoping that we'll get some daylight here soon. Alright, about to roll in the first aid station at official mile 7.5. Need to grab my stuff out of the drop bag, nutrition, and then move along.
75.
198.
198. 103. Good work. Good work.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I like that shirt.
Thank you.
Food on the left, drink
Thank
from the
you. Let's do drop bags. Drop bags. All right. All right. I know it's early. It's early.
I lived like in between lanes. You're good.
2 hours in, think about 10 miles, close to 10 miles. Feeling pretty good. Foot is holding up, but way early to really know. So finally been able to put up the headlamp at the last aid station and hit some single track now. Pretty undulating terrain still. At some point we're going to be dropping into the gorge, but not quite there yet. Three-hour update. Almost 14 miles in. We dropped into the gorge and things are good so far, but I'm actually warmer than I thought I would be. I think it's humid. It's very unexpected this time of year to me anyways. I mean, it's not hot, but it is humid. So we'll see how this experiment of nearly 3 months of tapering, no running, injury. Literally, I've run 180 miles since Crazy Mountain 100. That's it. So I'm just glad to be out here for a weekend adventure. We'll see how it turns out. Trying to be conservative, watching my heart rate, trying out some new gear, some new nutrition. Why not? Hey. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, Made it across the only water crossing with dry feet, so that's good. Speaking of keeping my feet dry, I'm actually running in a pair of freebies, untested, a pair of early models of the Hoka Tecton 3 that a friend gifted me. Nothing like breaking in a untried brand and pair of shoes in a 100-miler. So we'll see how it goes. Beautiful. This is why I came here. What's up, Carl? Hey, good work, man. Good to see ya. Beautiful fall colors. All right, 3 hours, 45 minutes, 17 miles. I think I'm getting close to the first out and back aid station. We'll see. Nice work.
Good work.
Nice job. Going across the gorge. Nice work. Looks like everyone local is just ahead of me. I'm gonna just keep running my own race. Nice work. $198.
That's awesome.
$198. Fall colors are popping, that's for sure. Slight overcast, but I'll take it because it's quite humid. 4-hour update, almost 18.5 miles in. Just got back on the other side of the gorge and heading back on this first out and back. On the first half of the course, the overall course is a 50-mile out and back, 50 out, 50 back, but on the first half there's 2 out and backs we do not repeat on the second half on the way back. So this is the first one, still on the returning leg of this little out and back. Probably another 2-3 miles, and then we're continuing outward bound. So far so good. I'm taking it really conservatively, but I'm obviously still feeling almost 20 miles. So I'm just going to keep chugging along, try and stay on top of nutrition and keep moving conservatively. Looks like I missed the 5-hour update. It's now 5:20, 24.25 miles in. This has been very, very runnable along the river in the gorge. So, trying to stay relaxed, not be too aggressive, which I really can't. Just trying to keep heart rate low and keep moving where it's runnable. But like I said, there hasn't been much walking in this section at all. So the key is to not push too hard and keep nutrition going. Thanks.
How are we feeling?
All right.
Good.
Good. It's nice to walk in the park. I'm running this on a 3-month paper, so what can go wrong, right? All right. 6-hour update. Just left the aid station. Just grabbed a windbreaker, nutrition, and now I think we have a gradual climb like this for a while. Oh, here we go. Never mind. It just updated. Yeah, we're climbing. Climbing. But on the road right now, so obviously that's quite easy. So, not gonna complain. All right, 7 hours, 31 miles, 50K, is that right? I guess so. Yeah, as slow as expected. Legs are okay. Achilles is definitely rearing its head, but nothing too concerning yet. Trying to take it easy. There's a lot of runnable stuff, which makes it really challenging for someone who's not really up to running. But beautiful course, beautiful fall colors. I just need to run the stuff that's runnable because I know I'm going to slow down even more later on. So right now I've been keeping my heart rate in check, so I'm just getting in my head a little bit, and I just need to stay out of my head and just keep moving while I can. Aid station to aid station. All right, pretty steep climb right now. Should be a couple of miles out from the aid station. Eight-hour update. What's the mileage? 35 miles. We're climbing now, I believe, to the rim for the next aid station, and then I don't know what the course looks like. Probably some rolling at the top, and then we'll see. I'm getting tired. To be expected. We'll see. Just the plan is not different than usual. Aid station to aid station, and see how it goes. It's beautiful out here for sure. I am glad I came out, and I am determined to finish. So let's just see what the day brings.
Martin?
Yeah.
Sweet dude, I watched on your YouTube video.
Oh, awesome.
Glad to see you here.
Yeah, great to see you guys. Keep it up. Nice job.
Good job.
Nice work. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you can
Thanks. Pretty cool views.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work, guys. Nice job. Oh, I guess this is me. Gosh, too old for this. Just real quick. I'm gonna kill myself while I'm doing it.
Okay.
Beautiful. Alright, I'm getting out of your way. Beautiful. Super cool. 8 hours, 52 minutes, 38 miles. Still on pace for my only goal, so we'll keep it up. Alright, 9-hour update. I just left the long trail 8 station, I believe. Mile 38 officially. I'm definitely dehydrated, so I chugged a bunch of cups of gnarly endurance fuel, and now it's just sitting in my gut, like just bloated. So popped a couple S caps, and I'm just gonna try to walk for a few minutes and see if I can actually process the fluids. But I mean, I was just getting chills immediately. 38 miles in on a 60-degree day is just not, that's not a good sign. So I've only peed once, so this was at mile 35, so I'll have to see. Well, 9 hours, 36 minutes, 40 miles, and I am not feeling good. And it's not the, I don't feel like I've run 40 miles bad. I feel like my body just isn't ready for this yet. Achilles, it's not debilitating, it's just burning, which I'm sure it's not supposed to do, but I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff. I don't want to drag all this crap into next year and just continue this free fall of coming back untrained, or just to not lose out on the money and the registration fees. And I guess at this point we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to let my stomach settle still. I'm just not. I just chucked another bottle to try to catch up with electrolyte and carb. Just took some S caps as well. I mean, I took some broth and try not to oversalt it and make sure I get enough fluids. So I'm walking, trying to see if that'll help. And I did just pee, but it, how can I put this PC? It didn't look good. It didn't look the way you want it to look. So I don't know. There's too much race left. So I'm gonna walk for a bit. I hate doing that. I was moving very conservatively, but still well. I mean, 40 miles, over 40 miles in 9 hours. Well, it's not 9 hours. It's over 9.5 hours. So, but still, let's say 10 hours. It's not too bad considering my goal, my pacing strategy conservatively was for a 30-hour finish with a 20% degradation from start to finish, meaning I'll get slower throughout the day, and then it calculated the pace based on the 30-hour finish time, considering elevation as well as degradation and performance. So if you want to do that without having to do the math, there's a really cool website. I think it's ultrapacer.net. I just finally gave the guy a little donation because he does amazing work. But anyway, check it out. You can upload a course. You can upload a course and tell the finishing time or pace or whatever. There's all kinds of things you can enter. 8 stations, what kind of delay you want for the aid stations, and then you hit execute and it magically calculates your paces for the various sections, your times, and then you can use that to calculate your nutrition. That's pretty neat site. My failure today is not because of the site. That's other reasons, but just a cool website worth checking out, worth supporting if you're into ultra and trail running. Alright, just left the aid station at mile 43. 10 hours, 15 minutes, almost 11 hours. Let's make this the 11-hour check-in. Thank you. Been a rough go. I was gonna actually pull the plug, but I'm gonna see. Beautiful. Alright, 12-hour update. I'm not running this right. Almost 48 miles. Obviously I dropped off pace, but hey, I'm also still in it. I didn't pull the plug yet. I just gotta keep my Achilles in check. Nice work, guys. So I was able to get back on hydration, but the rest of my body, oh well, still working on that. So nice work. This is an out and back section towards the turnaround, but I still got probably 5 miles to go. And then it's 6 miles back to Fayette Station. And yeah, so not halfway done yet, 12 hours in. Oh well, that's okay. My race experience may not always come across as great, but that's just how it is in 100-mile or 200-milers. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, kittens and rainbows, whatever. So, but then again, I've run some pretty amazing places. So if you enjoy my race videos, do me a huge favor and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot, and actually it lets me know people are actually watching this stuff. Alright, 50-mile mark, 12:44. I'm gonna try to keep moving. This is all uphill and I gotta preserve my legs. with 3 months of no running and such, so I'm just gonna keep moving and see if this level is off. But I've got my headlamps on. It took me a minute to pull stuff out. I think it is. Anyway, still moving. Trying to make the next aid station refuel and make my way back and just see what happens. Updates are going to be fewer now that it gets dark. Coming into Hawk's Nest. Mile 53. Thank you. Just left Hawk's Nest aid station. I only spent a couple minutes there. Got a couple pierogies, mashed potatoes broth, filled up my bottles and headed out. And then we had this really steep, felt like a half a mile, but probably was just a quarter mile, really steep and technical descent back onto this wide Forest Service road. And I'm at between 53 and a half and 54 miles. And we've got 6-ish to go now back to Fayette Station, which is a drop back aid station. I made up some time again, moving better after I was dehydrated and took care of that. But yeah, legs are feeling it. But I do have to run whatever's downhill, especially something like this. So more updates to follow later. It's getting close to 14 hours in. 64 miles. Long Point or Long Trail aid station. And let's see, 17 and a half hours. Whew.
Good job, brother. What's your number, sir?
198.
198.
All right, 80 miles in. Just left that aid station at mile 80. 24 hours. Things have been deteriorating, but I did leave the aid station even though I was falling asleep on my feet. So it's freezing cold. I put on a puffy jacket. I'm moving. I've got a maximum of 8 hours to get the last 20 miles done. So that's the plan. I need to walk for a minute. Everything is hurting and stiff, so I'm hoping I get slightly loose so I can try to jog. So 20 miles to go. Good Sunday morning from the New River Gorge. Struggle is real, but I'm close to the second to last aid station. Once I get there, 15 miles to go. So let's get this done. All right, 86 miles, almost 26 hours. 14-ish to go. All right, The final climb out of the gorge begins here. 7 miles to the next aid station, the last aid station. Well, with just under 8 miles to go, my right ankle tendon right behind the outside ankle bone decided to, I don't know, just hurt like crazy, just inflamed, really just on fire. So now I'm worried about running on it, but I also don't have a lot of time to waste. So, man, can I catch a break? So I'm just gonna try not to flex the foot, and hopefully they'll get me to the finish and then rest after. Last aid station. I think we still got 6.5 or 7 to go, and I've got 3 hours to do it, and I am limping, but I'm gonna have to get this done now. I really hope I'm not doing serious damage. I don't know what the deal is with that tendon. I thought the Achilles was bad in the left, but Jesus, this came out of nowhere. No trauma, just suddenly it's tight, burns. Man. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. Alright, so we're back at the start finish area, and I think, God, I hope, we got about 5 miles left, but guess what? We're basically going to go right past the finish to do a ziggity-zaggity loop all around this park for 5 miles. So I'm not even going to look over there, and just follow the pink arrows and limp my way to a finish, hopefully. Yep. Still grinding, the longest 7 miles of my life. 30 hours, 42 minutes, ouch. This is easy, well, obviously not easy, depending on your condition and situation, but this is definitely sub 24 course, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I obviously wasn't ready, but I am glad I grinded it out. I just hope I didn't do any serious damage to the ankle tendon. We shall see. But right now, I'm just gonna keep hobbling along. Can you believe it? I'm actually near the finishing chute. So, I think I'm about to finish this thing. Let's go, Panda!
When it was all said and done, I finished the race in 31 hours and 7 minutes. It would be my 155th ultramarathon finish overall and my 37th finish over 100 miles, as well as my 20th state with a 100-mile or longer race finish.